It's your boy 39 Cents. We chilling here at the Courtney Hall Show.
Thank you for watching a new season of the Courtney Hall Show. I have the funny man with the plan, Eric Bates, aka 39 Cent, in the building.
Yes, ma'am.
In the building.
I appreciate that because everybody forget the S on the, just like you forgot it. So
you know
it's all good.
Last season, I was talking to your cousin, Lamac, and I think I said 39 Cent, and he was like, cents. You forgot the S. And I was like, oh, like, this is my show. Don't correct me, but
you're going to have to do a flashback like Vlad.
I know, right? We are. We're going to have to do it. So what's been going on, Eric?
Man, other than driving through 8 feet of water to get here, like y'all weather worse than...
Wait, you drove all the way from Louisiana just to be here?
Yeah, I got to be on the Courtney Hall Show.
I feel so loved.
But man, y'all got to do something to Houston weather because it was a storm outside. Then now it's dry. I was like, man, what's going on?
It's so crazy. Like, you never can predict, like, what it's going to be. It might be sunny. It might be raining. You know what I'm saying? It might be hot. Tomorrow it might be cold. So you never can predict it.
For real. But I like y'all setup y'all got here. Y'all got all the greats on there.
Well, yeah, thank you.
Now, if you got Nat King Cole Christmas album, you got everything.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I ain't
trying
to see no fireplace. It's already hot up in here. I see why y'all got Keith sweat. Like, I relate to him right now because I'm sweating too. Like, I can just see a 39 Sweat album just up here on the wall because it's burning up.
Shut
like,
up.
For real.
Anyway.
I saw a thirsty cup of water when I was coming up in here. Alright, but for real though.
But anyway, if I start laughing, I'm not going to be able to stop. You know I'm goofy.
That ain't my fault because I'm saying straight facts.
Anyway, so you do stand-up now.
Yeah, I just started doing it.
You know what? Let's take it back. I got to take it back. You actually started doing videos on Instagram.
Yep.
Or social media.
First of all, shout out to Lamac Emil, my cousin, for the gear and everything.
Yeah.
Hottest clothing line.
Yeah.
But also, my other cousin, also the Real Spark. He went viral on YouTube doing the... You know, he be doing the news.
Yeah, interview. Acting like he's on the news.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So me and him actually started before Instagram, way before that. So we've been doing comedy and making videos and stuff since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
So when Instagram came out, I already knew how to edit and everything. But I was like, oh, well, this is going to be an easier platform to get started on then. So,
nice. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So how is it making videos on Instagram? Because, I mean, you have a lot of followers, obviously. And you have a lot of views. Right. So is it pressure making videos? Like, how is that?
I don't really feel pressure, but when I started off, it was tough because I had an Android.
An Android?
Ain't nothing wrong with Android, but...
You still got an Android. Let me see your phone.
Chill out.
Let me see your phone.
Nah, you good.
You good.
We ain't gonna talk about that, but, you know...
It's okay.
Back when I started, you make a video, my phone kept crashing, and I was getting frustrated. I got an iPhone.
Android. Get you an iPhone.
But, you know, when I first started, it was 15-second videos.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I would like to say that, in my opinion, like 2014, 2015, when I got started, I feel like it was tougher on Instagram because there was so many people on there that was popping.
Okay.
Like, you know, the Instagram now, we have newer people because I'm kind of old doing the videos and everything.
Yeah.
So, now you got
How old are you?
I'm 26.
You know.
But I'm old on Instagram though. Okay. I've been doing this since like 2013, 14.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, now they got like the Shade Room and all these other pages popping. But when I was doing it, we had like Ratchet People Meet and all these other different pages. It's a lot of, you know, like DC Young Fly, all these people on Instagram. There's a lot of competition to get labeled the funniest when I got started.
Okay, gotcha.
So, you know, since then, I've just been keeping it up and now I'm starting to do stand-up and everything.
Nice. So how is the stand-up going?
It's smooth, you know. I'm starting going to open mics and everything because, you know, I want to make sure that I'm well seasoned and I know the gist of stand up and everything before I go in front of my fans. So I want to be sure I give my fans a good show when that time comes. So I've been going to open mics, you know, just learning how to put my jokes together, storytelling, and all that type of good stuff.
Because I feel like it is different, you know, compared to, well, I'm thinking about me with dancing. So it's different, you know, dancing on Instagram, doing a video on Instagram compared to performing live. It's very different. And so would it be different for you all as well? Like doing stand-up versus The funny videos?
Yeah, from the time I've been doing it, it's been a big difference. Because, like, you know, with comedy and everything, comedy is, you're a comedian if you do something to make somebody laugh. You know what I'm saying? So it's different styles of comedy. Like Tyler Perry, he's a comedian who never did stand-up. Ice Cube is a comedian because he write funny stuff. So stand-up is just one lane of comedy. So
it's very, well, I don't know. I guess it's eye-opening that you would say that, because people are saying Tiffany Haddish is not a real comedian because she's never done a stand-up show before.
The way I see it, Harlem Globetrotters are comedians because they're going out there to make people laugh. Circus clowns, comedians. You don't, in my opinion, you don't necessarily have to do stand-up to be a comedian.
Okay.
But that's why it's called stand-up comedy, because you're doing stand-up.
Yeah.
No, I like to look at it like sports. You're an athlete, but are you a baseball player? Or are you a football player? Or are you a soccer player? Yes, you're an athlete, but which lane are you doing? Yeah. So doing sketch comedy, it helps me get into the stand-up lane because I'm already, like, let's just say use athletes for an example. I'm already athletic. I just got to learn this sport. So if you're already athletic, you could go to basketball, to football before somebody who's been eating donuts.
Yeah, right. I got you. Okay. And then you started doing movies. We were actually in a movie together. Thank you very much. So how is that? Is that different than being on stage? Or
it's a big difference because when you do movies and everything, like, you know, like Screwed Up Christmas that Will's on, once you do a movie and you mess up, you could cut it and redo it. But the only thing about doing movies is 50 other people that's, you know, that's in the room, that's in the shot. So you wouldn't want everybody to do well and then it gets to you and you the one that screws up and everybody got to do it again.
Now, I had heard that you messed up. You didn't know your lines.
Chill out, because my part was improv. There is no way to not know your lines.
Your part was improv and you still didn't know your lines. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, I'm willing to come.
Come on back. I'm just kidding.
I'm willing to come back, but you can't put me on the spot like that no more. That happened one time. So.
Really? He said that happened one time.
One time. You weren't even in the scene, so I don't even know why you brought that up, man.
I was kidding. See?
It's all good. I feel hurt right now.
Oh, you kind of look hurt. Just a little bit. Anyway.
I ain't crying. It's probably sweat because it's hot up in this butt.
Is it really hot?
It's burning up.
Are you burning up?
You burning up too? Like we both burning up.
Okay. Stop making me laugh. But anyway, no, I wanted to ask you, with you living in Louisiana, and I know we had conversations about this before, but with you living in Louisiana, how difficult is it to go from, you know, Louisiana to Houston and back?
I mean, it really ain't that bad. You know, it's good. It'll be better if I was here in Houston. But, you know, it's levels to it. I probably will be soon. But, you know, when a gig going on or somebody looking for a specific person, like a lot of times I see a lot of well-known people on Instagram saying we need such and such for a role. And people start tagging me, but they need you right then and there. And I got to come from Louisiana. So that's the hard part right there.
Yeah.
Just not being able to pop up on spot.
And what about working for free? Like, is that something that you're opposed to? Because a lot of people, you know, whenever you start off in anything, you have to be that student. You have to be that intern.
Right.
But for you at this point, do you feel like, okay, no, I can't do nothing for free? Like, or do you feel like...
I don't believe in that I can't do anything for free, because you got to get your foot in the door. And, you know, you got to do things for free sometime to get to where you want to get to. So I don't think that at all. So, you know, even like for the movie that we did and everything, like Sunday in Houston, that was shot by ESG and Skrilla. Like, I did that one for free. I was a part of the movie because it's all about the movement. It ain't about right now money and all that type of thing. So, you know, like to get on Netflix, you might need a catalog of movies or videos or whatever case may be. So you got to build your catalog. But to be able to be a part of a movement, you can't get paid every single time.
Yeah.
But if somebody was like, I ain't gonna do it if I'm not getting paid or whatnot, I ain't knocking it. You know, they're just doing what they feel like they need to do.
Okay.
But, you know, I just feel like you got to start from somewhere. And if you just thinking about money, maybe you in it for the wrong reason.
So what's next for you? What's next?
I do have something that I'm shooting right now, but I didn't tell any of my followers, any of my fans about it, and I'm not finna give any details on it. It's just gonna hit y'all like boom. I'm just gonna say click the link.
Though I'm your friend. Give me a
Can't-
little hint.
Can't tell you.
Is it a comedy?
It's somewhat a comedy,
Okay.
but that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Well,
And the stand up too. I've been working on that, so.
Okay. Do you have a show coming up?
Not right now,
okay.
But in the near future, be looking out for that for sure.
That's definitely cool. Now listen, what are you doing for your community?
What I'm doing for my community, well, I be busy a lot to physically pop up in the community, but I do my support by advertising and making people aware of what's going on. I do a lot of deeds on my own, like on my regular day, on my own time, but I don't post it or anything. Not that I feel anything that's wrong with it or against it.
No,
you know. But I do do a lot to help people that's not shown on my Instagram.
And I think that, I respect that a little bit more. People do things just for Instagram and social media. And it's like, really, like, you wouldn't do that on your own. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're just putting on for Instagram. And so I think what you're doing, helping people and not putting it on social media, I think that's more respected. Right.
Now, I can't say I just go out and do something for the community, but I do help a lot of individuals they gone. It's okay. I ain't gonna ask you, could I have some? Cause you're probably gonna get killed because you ain't giving up no cold water right now.
It's tea. It's green tea.
Oh, I don't want no tea. I don't drink tea at all.
It's green tea, like the cold green tea.
Nah, I'm good. I don't drink tea, period.
Do you drink coffee?
I used to.
Okay.
But not consistently.
Coffee is worse than tea.
Teas are nasty.
What are you talking about? With the sweetener in it?
I don't care if it's TEA. I do not drink it at all. Like, I never drunk tea.
Oh my gosh.
Period.
Really?
Like, if
now, I feel like, speaking about drinks, it just makes me think about food, and you're from Louisiana.
Right.
I feel like everybody from Louisiana should know how to cook.
I know how to cook.
What you know how to cook?
We ain't gonna talk about that right now.
And we're not talking about cereal. I don't want to hear about cereal.
Like, I cook hot dogs. I'm a fool with that microwave, though.
You said hot dogs?
Like, I get like a hot dogs, like Popeyes. You get the knife and you just stick a hole in it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I stick the perfect holes. Like, can't nobody...
In the little wiener thingy?
Yes.
That's it? That's all you know how to cook?
What else?
I know you know how to season some food now.
Okay, you just saying that because I look fat. But, alright, that's a... You just heard me the whole interview. Like, we're going to have to edit this out or whatever. But you just looked at me like you know how to cook, huh?
I didn't know anybody from Louisiana. Listen, I have another friend from Louisiana, and I'm like, I know you know how to cook. And I know you know, if you don't know how to cook, you know how to season food.
But for real, though, I do know how to cook a little bit. I like to make, like, lasagna and pasta.
Okay.
So I don't do it often because, you know, them dishes afterwards, I ain't about that life.
Right, yeah, no.
So if I cook, you do the dishes, we good. But if I gotta cook and do the dishes,
then it's something else.
Yeah, it's gonna sit there like hot dog water in a pot.
Ew. Now listen, are you in a Oh, what?
I was gonna say, you know, black people don't throw that away.
And why is that?
I have no clue. It take about at least 12 to 24 hours for black people to throw the hot dog water away.
Ew, that's so disgusting. I don't know why that is.
For
but
real.
Anyway, see, I just lost my question because that's like so disgusting.
Sound like you're gonna say relationship or something like that.
Oh yeah, are you in a relationship?
It's kind of complicated right now. Like, I'm like Takingle.
What's that?
Taking and single at the same time. But yeah. So it's like I'm taking, but I can still do what I want because I'm not taking.
That makes no sense.
It's all good.
So why just be single?
Because I'm taking.
But if you gonna act like you're okay.
I'm Takingle. I made a word. That word gonna be in the dictionary soon.
Takingle. Takingle.
Yes.
He's a fool. For real. Where can we follow you on social media?
Man, you can follow me on Instagram at 39 cents, Facebook at 39 cents, and YouTube at 39 cents _TV.
Also, I definitely want to know if somebody wants to promote on your page or be in a video. Are you open to that?
Yes, I'm really open to that. I do promotions for whoever want to, advertise for their music business, whatever it is that they got going. I make custom skits. I'll pull up on them if they want me to come to the shop or whatever, and they can just shoot me a DM on Instagram, once again at 39 cents, or shoot me an email at 39centstv@gmail.com.
Nice. Now, before you go, what would you tell your younger self if you could talk to your younger self?
If I was younger, I probably would not be doing comedy, because I would be in the backyard with a football kicking.
Okay.
24 hours a day. So I go to the NFL as a kicker and make my millions and retire in like 2 years and live my life.
Yeah, if you think about it, the kickers, I mean, they don't do anything
but kick
the ball.
When I have kids, I'm going to tell my son, hey, don't worry about doing nothing else. Just go to school and kick a football and you will make millions.
Wow. Okay.
But on a serious note, though, I just say, just be patient. Don't look to lead before you follow. Goes back to what we said about the money issue every time. Because, when you step in certain lanes, like, I got the follows and everything, but when you step in certain lanes, sometimes you gotta follow sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta be that intern.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you have another business that you're kind of starting up. Can you talk about that? Or
well, I have been doing some real estate with a realtor of mine. And I also have another business that's helping me. I have a mentor. He helping me become financially free.
Nice.
So if you want any details about that, just shoot me an email and I can tell them all about it. Because a lot of people come up to me like, I see you doing comedy. You're going to be the next Kevin Hart, or you working to be the next big thing. But honestly, I can't really say that, because I can't really say my passion is comedy, even though I really love it. But my real passion is to be financially free. To have time and money to do whatever it is that I want to do.
And enjoy life.
Right.
Yeah.
So my goals don't really line up with everybody else's goals.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. I'm going to have you back. Actually, I want to go to Louisiana, and you take me around, and we just have a good time.
Yeah, for sure. We can do that. And right now, I just want an air conditioner. Because it's still hot. It is burning up, like, for real, for real.
Are you that hot?
I can't even explain to you how hot I am right now. When you big, you got that drip of sweat that come down the side right here. And you just feel it dripping in your shirt, but you act like everything okay. And you don't really tell nobody. That's how, like, I felt
Stop. Two. You felt two of them?
At the same time. I was like, man, it's getting out of control now.
You were so silly. Well, thank you so much again for coming on.
For sure. I appreciate you inviting me.
And thank you all for watching a new season of The Courtney Hall Show. Have a good Sunday.